Hello everyone and welcome back to Technically Unsure, where I'm not really sure what I'm doing technically.
Come on, stupid. Oh.
Today in this video, we are going to take a look at a NAS that is sent to me by the company. So I told them again, I am going to review it. If there is a problem, I will mention it in the video. And that's pretty much it. So they have zero control over the content of this video. I just received it and I'm going to take a look at it. If it is good, it's good. If it is not, I'm gonna show it to you guys so you can see same thing that we did other companies who sent their product to me. So this one is TerraMaster. The specific model that I'm going to review today is going to be TerraMaster F2-424. So let me bring it out. Here you go. As you can see, TerraMaster network attached storage F2-424. TerraMaster F2 2-bay NAS storage. Okay, so I got this and I did not open, didn't touch, and we are going to do it all together. We'll see what they have sent. So far so good. Looks like it's all brand new. There is the power adapter, which is supports the 100 up to 240 volt, and then also output is 12 volt and 4 amp. So I'm assuming that if this is more than enough, that means that's not really it's very power efficient. And they sent an Ethernet cable, so it's a Cat6 24 AWG. Okay, so these are the stickers for the hard disk and some warranty information and some screws. Here you go, the NAS itself. Nothing else in the box. This is the NAS. Oh, even the tape is TerraMaster. Let's take that out. That looks very nice, actually. I like the looks of it. And hopefully the inside matches the outside. We'll figure it out soon. Okay, so here, this is basically 2-bay, right? So you can take this out. Okay, so that's how it is. On the back side, you get two 2.5 gigabit Ethernet. Hopefully they have some feature in their own operating system for aggregation. This is the power connection. This is USB 3.2. I believe this is the 10 gigabit per second version. And there's also USB-C, same thing. And there's HDMI. I don't think I know the version for HDMI. And the power button. So from what I know, that this one comes with 8 gigabyte RAM, DDR5 4800, and then also it comes with Intel Celeron N95 4-core and 4-thread CPU, which is also does have like a 3.4 gigahertz max frequency. I've heard that it is very quiet from their advertisement, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So in order to get inside this, apparently we have to get rid of a couple screws. Honestly, I don't know which ones. So these 4 looks like these are for the fan. So I'm not touching that. I am going to try the screws that are around here, and then hopefully this top will come off. So let me grab my screwdriver. Let's see, maybe so after removing those screws, you have to push it forward, the top. I just did this, and that's how it comes off. We didn't need to take these ones. I don't think so. So yeah, these 2 and these 2 was enough. That one was not necessary. So the RAM is here, 8 gigabyte. I see 2 NVMe SSD slots. I am just going to remove this for both. I am going to put this 2 terabytes on the NVMe SSD slot number 1. Okay, so we can distinguish if one doesn't work. And the second one is, yep, 1 terabyte. Okay, so I'm just going to populate both. And I guess if both works, good. If not, we'll use just one. Okay, we install that. And this one Okay, that was smooth, easy. Nothing else here. The CPU is in the back side. That's the heatsink for it. And then yeah, it should be here. Yeah. So this is holding the CPU cooler. So CPU is right behind here, and nothing else there. Yeah. And then there's just a slot for the 2 disks. That's it. Really, pretty much it. And the fan on the back. Okay. And then we're gonna figure out how quiet the fan is. Okay, so it's this way, and then you push it back. Okay, that's how it slides. Actually, I'm going to hold off on the screws. I might need to get in again, get inside again. So let's keep that there. Let me grab 2 hard disks. I grabbed these 2. So I have 2 matching 18 terabyte Western Digital 6 gigabit per second SATA disks. Going to install this one. Okay, so that was smooth. So we installed the 2 18 terabyte and then 2 NVMe SSDs, one 2 terabyte, one 1 terabyte. We plug this in, plug that into power. Just in case, I am going to connect HDMI, Ethernet, and a mouse and a keyboard. HDMI, go with 1. Okay. So here, okay, HDMI, mouse and keyboard, Ethernet, and a power connection. Let me grab the mouse and keyboard, and I'm gonna press the power button, which is right there on top, okay? Pressed it, and here's the power consumption, okay? We hear that beep, and you can see the power consumption right there. So this bad boy is 379.99, so 380. Comes with its own power supply and a Cat 6 cable, patch cable, and yeah, you're ready to go. I started again, so I see some TerraMaster logo on the screen. So yeah, 26 to 27 watts, as you can see on the screen. So I'm gonna, so we see the grub. UTOS, booting from init system. Okay, okay, all right. So let's go inside. Username is root and password is admin. After all the tries, I finally got it. So cat etc. Okay. Are we really root? Is there an apt? No. So let's see. So this is a little bit different. Let me see. Okay. So this is, they have very heavily customized the operating system, the Linux. Is there a port listening? Oh yeah, so that's what I've been seeing. The SSH is listening on 92222, and there is also Nginx. Let me see the IP address, 172.16.164. So if we go to TerraMaster's website, okay, so let's go to my computer. And there is the TNAS PC for Windows, but also I can do 172.16.164, I believe. Okay, loading the bootloader from server. Please wait. I don't know what that means, but I am going to wait. Okay, so only one LAN can be connected during initialization, that's what I did. Okay, so start. Using incompatible disk drives. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let's go with default. Hold on, custom. Okay. So it detected, actually. It detected the 2 terabyte NVMe SSD, it detected the 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, and it detected 2 18 terabyte hard disk, mechanical disks that I installed, Western Digital Go. So it basically detected everything. So what I'm gonna do, is this is the select hard disk drive to install the system. So I'm going to install it just on the 1 terabyte one. We're going to make that OS image. Operation in progress, please wait. Okay, so yeah, it is checking these two. That's okay, good. All right, so select hard disk. Before installing the system, install the system partition of the hard disk will be scanned for bad blocks, and which is take 3 to 10 minutes. Hard drives to install the system. So I'm assuming this is just to install the OS. I'm going to say just that one. Yes. Online, sure, go online. Yeah, so let's install that and let's go into fast forward mode. Okay, so the issue was that my hard disk drives were not brand new. So I had to do DDIF0 and then write it to SDA, dev SDA, dev SDB, and dev SDZA, dev SDZB. I don't think I've ever seen anyone doing that dev SDA, SDBZ thing, but here we are. So I'm gonna say TerraMaster to this one, username admin, password is unsure. It actually requires a real email. Okay. All right, so it seems like we are in, and it is creating by itself using the default settings. It is creating a storage pool. Okay, so it automatically created a TRAID, which is the TerraMaster's take on RAID, and it is giving me 19 terabyte. So each is 18. So with the RAID, I'm getting 19 terabytes available storage in this, which is nice. And in disks, yeah, we have both 18 and 18, two installed in there. And yeah, USB device, there is no USB device. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna test that. I have one of these, which is basically, I have a 2 terabyte in here, and it is USB 4 M.2 NVMe. I think this one was USB 3. But anyway, I'm just gonna try the USB-C port. Okay, I plug that in, and I don't think it is going to detect it. Yeah, nothing there. Okay, so it's definitely not USB 4. Let me see if I can. Okay, I will try later a USB 3 disk, but currently I don't have one. I think I have one of those SATA adapter things to USB. I can try that one, but anyway, so we checked everything in here. That one is getting built and synced. So security advisor, file system snapshot is not enabled, firewall and stuff. Okay, for now we're gonna skip that. So this is going to take a while to synchronize and set up. And if we go to the control, oh, that was the control center, control panel. Okay. If we go to home, oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so shared folder, public. If we create one, let's see how does this one look like. Let's say data. Encrypt, no, not really. By user, and unsure is going to have the permission. No quota, confirm. Okay, so it's smooth, honestly, I'm liking it. It's one of those rare ones that are actually super smooth. 172, 16, 1, 64. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we got the data that we just created. But since the disk is being initialized, I mean the RAID and the storage, I think that's one of the reasons it's going a little bit slow. So there are these applications that it supports, shared folders, users, and all that. Let's go back to here. Let's see what else is there. System, schedule task, regional settings. What is in here? So they have a bunch of stuff in here. Network, I want to see if the interface, let's see, 2. If I connect this one, would it allow me to do the link aggregation? So yeah, it is 2.5 gigabit. Yeah, it does not have a Wi-Fi. You need an adapter for it. So if I plug in the other Ethernet, I just want to see what happens. Okay, so there is a create bond, and this is the LACP. That's what I've been using on the other NAS, through NAS. Okay, LAN 1 and LAN 2. Okay, automatic through the HCP. And in order to apply, I have to change it though. So let me create this, and I'm going to change this. Okay, so it did something. That IP address, I don't think that's not the real IP address, and IP should have changed. So let me go back to the device, which is so small I can't even see anything. So username is root, password is admin, admin. Okay, so IP address seems unchanged. Let's go back here. Okay, unsure. Oh wow, actually if it worked, that was super smooth. Super smooth, let me see. Interface. Oh wow, that was real smooth. I like that. I like that. Okay, it did create the bond and the link aggregation. Okay, so now I definitely have to test the 5,000 megabit per second speed. That's super impressive. Honestly, it was so easy. TrueNAS always makes me go around and around. I mean, you do it, but then the static IP and the DHCP never is this smooth. I really like that. The bond was super nice. Okay, so so far I can say I'm impressed. The looks and everything looks good. Let's go back. Is it completed? No, it's not. So even though it's not completed, let me see if I can test something. Okay, so we are back, and it seems like everything worked, and I'm honestly very impressed. The bond worked so smoothly. I mean, TrueNAS is fine, but this was smoother. I just went to the network and enabled the bond, and I plugged both Ethernet cables that I know have bond on the router on LACP side, and then I refreshed the page, and it was working. So the bond is working, and as you can see, it is 5,000 megabits per second. So that is super impressive. That was very smooth. In order to do actual speed tests, it's not fair to do a test now because it is actually building the storage and it's not really done yet. The TRAID is being built. I actually did, I'm gonna be honest, I did some tests, but it's actually going up and down, so it is not fair, it's not right to do a test right now. So all that being said, what I'm going to do is I am going to basically pause recording right now, let it finish building the TRAID, and when it is done, then we'll continue and do some speed testing with the 5000 megabit per second bonded Ethernet port, and then we take it from there. Okay, so we are back, and very quickly I just want to let you know I was doing the 218 terabyte RAID building with TRAID, and it was going to take a couple days. Unfortunately, I don't have that much time, so I removed that and I inserted 2 SSDs. So they are each 8 terabyte, and I got combined with 8 terabytes combined with the NVMe SSD. I got 9 terabyte storage with the TRAID configuration. Okay, and this was relatively fast. As you can see, I populated 2 NVMe SSD slots inside, and I also installed 2 regular 2.5 8 terabyte Samsung SSDs in here. Okay, and then I created the image, and everything seemed to work. I just right now searched and I installed Docker. So basically they have so many applications in here, and I really like the interface. So you just basically, let's say you just search Plex, finds Plex, you click on install, it downloads, it installs, and it is up and running. So they have a lot of community apps. They have their own apps and recommended apps. So you can just search, install, it's a click away. And it is snappy. The whole thing is snappy. It's very fast and seem to be doing fine. So now is the time to do actually some speed testing. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do 172.16.166. Okay, and I have this data shared. Okay, and we created this test file that is 10 gigabyte, and I'm going to copy that in here. And as you can see, it is capping my 2.5 gigabit Ethernet card. So the computer that I'm recording from is using a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet. I just want to keep it. I want to make sure. Okay. It dropped for a second, so let's keep going. I just want to see if it drops again. And the power consumption is here, as you can see, 24 watts, 25 watts when all the disks are being used and being, I'm storing a large file basically. So 24 watts when it's in use, okay? And that's it. Okay, so we had one dip. I don't know why that happened. Okay, when the copy is over, it goes back to 11 watts. So idle, if you're not doing anything, it is very, very good actually. It's like 10 watts. But as soon as you start using it and copying, it goes up to 24 watts. Still acceptable. So on that note, I am going to start recording in the other computer. Because that one does have a 10 gigabit connection. Let's see how it does with 10 gigabit Ethernet. Let's go there. So now, as you can see on here, I have the unsure public and data. This is the 166. So this is the TerraMaster. We copied that 10 gigabyte file. Now I created another one. Let's rename that to test2. This is 30 gigabyte because it does have a 10 gigabit Ethernet. So, okay. Yeah, as you can see, I guess the 2.5 is the cap. And now I want to go back and make sure that we are using the bonded Ethernet. So this is still capped weirdly, it is capped at the 2.5 gigabit. So, okay, it also dips just like it did in the other computer for a second, then it goes back up. So yeah, it goes down, up and down a little bit. I don't know why it does that. I don't like the dips. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the dips. I don't want to see any dips on this computer. It does have a bonded Ethernet. It does have a good enough CPU and RAM and everything. I don't want to see dips. So these dips were no good. So anyway, let's wait for this to finish. Okay, so copy finished, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like it. That had a lot of dips, and I don't know why it does have those dips, but it did have those dips. So anyway, let's go back. Let me make sure that we are using the bonded Ethernet. Now let's go to control panel and network and interface. Yeah, yes, yep. So we are using the aggregated link, but for whatever reason, I'm still getting 2.5 gigabit Ethernet connection speeds. I don't understand why. So yeah, it does have, it does say 5000, and it does have that 66 IP. That's what I used to copy from this 2.5 gigabit Ethernet computer, and from the other computer that you just saw, I'm still getting 2.5. So, and also it did have some dips. Forget about the Ethernet, forget about the link aggregation. Just one Ethernet, one cable, one connection. I'm seeing dips, and I don't like that one. But that being said, I really like the interface. I'm gonna be very honest. Interface is smooth. So if you guys end up buying this, couple things I want to mention. Number one, you have to use a fresh disk. If you use a disk that does have data in it, the initialization just fails. It does not work. And I had to figure it out after struggling for a while. It wasn't that easy. So I had to actually go back to the terminal, and the username and password for whatever reason is nowhere. I had to Google it and find it in some odd places. So anyway, username and password was root, username was root, the password was admin. I logged in, I did ddif dev0, and I wrote to sda sdb. Weirdly enough, the NVMe ones are sdza sdzb. So that took me a while to figure out. I also had to flash those, the first, I don't know, 500 megabytes. I wrote 0 to those. Then I went back and did initialization, and only then it worked. So that's issue number one. Issue number two, after setting things up, I don't know, for whatever reason, so with the 218 terabyte, it takes very long time. It was telling me, I believe that was like 5 days, 6 days, something like that. It was going to take forever. So what I did was, I'm gonna be honest, the other ones also take some time, like the True NAS and others if you want to do, but I don't think it takes that much for like 218 terabyte. Anyway. So I removed those, put the two regular 2.5 SSDs. That was faster. Still, it took, I will tell you right now, it took 12 hours. It took 12 to 13 hours to do 8 terabyte and create that 9 terabyte pool for me. And then after that pool was created, I tried to install a package. It wasn't working. I had to do a reboot. After reboot, everything started to work. Other than that, the other glitch that I had, the issue that I have is that no matter your computer speed, if it is 2.5 gigabit Ethernet computer, or if it is the other one, the 10 gigabit Ethernet, it still does not exceed the 2.5 gigabit speed. And even on that, it does have dips, which I did not appreciate. Other than that, App Center is fine and it works. It's single click, really. I installed Plex, as you saw that on the screen. I was recording it. So yeah, I literally you search an app and click on it, and it just installs. So yeah, you can very easily load and install images in containers, and these things work fine. That's okay. But yeah, the initial thing, a little bit was let down. The setup was a little bit janky. Took me a while to figure things out, but other than that, it looks fine. Let me see if we want to install something. Okay, so if I want to, let's say, run an Ubuntu, let's see how fast it does that. Latest, okay. The image download was successful, and let's say I want to also download the Nginx. Okay, So it downloaded the images. So let's see. Yep, I got 2 images. So that's 188 and that's 76. And if we go container, add new, let's go with Ubuntu. And how does that work? We play this, we click on play button for launch. Okay. And no resource limits. Ubuntu is fine. Let's call Ubuntu 1 in case I want to. High permission, no. Okay, so that's good. I can share from the host folder. Yeah, this is the public share. Okay, that's good. That's easy enough. Yeah, those are the test1 and test2 files that I did. And mounting path, let's make that mnt data. Apply. Next. Bridge is fine. Let's go. Okay. All right. That one is done. Let's do another one, I guess. Nginx. Okay. I don't want to share. And bridge is fine. Okay. So containers. Yep. We got 2. Would it also help me with getting a shell into it somehow? What is that? Restart. Stop, add, duplicate, export, import, process log terminal. Okay, that's nice. Oh yeah, okay. So let me see. Okay, I like that. Although the interface may use some improvement, but I like that. And if I check the IP address, config, yeah, all right, that's fine. Okay. So yeah, I guess this is working. Let's see. It is 5.15. What is that? Ubuntu 24. Okay, so yeah, it really downloaded the latest LTS. Okay, that is nice interface. I like that one. How about this one? Let's take a look at this one. Nginx 172.116 port 80. Okay, the 80 is in use, so it's kicking me, forwarding me to the home page. That's why. Okay, I get that. Oh, I opened another tab and the other tab got kicked out. Is that it? Is that how it works? Let me see. Close this, close this, close. If I go here, paste, is it going to kick me out on the, oh yeah. So it's going to kick me out on the other tab and I have to do it in here. And also this one got kicked out. Hold on, what's going on? Hold on. Okay, so we are logged into this tab, and if I copy this, paste it. Okay, this is not logged in, and that one gets kicked out. What? What? What just happened? Just by opening the app on another tab, it kicks you in both tabs out. And I happen to have it saved in my Chrome, so I don't really have to type it every time. But that was inconvenient. And these things, why they don't just go away, man? Just go away. Okay, I got it. Install it. All right. Anyway, that was a weird weird discovery, but okay, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, I got it working. The host thing, the change there was messing it up. So anyway, now I started it at 8080. When you click on it, yeah, Nginx works. Okay, and Plex also works. It just needs a user and password and stuff. I don't have it now, so yeah. But anyway, it works. Did I see Jellyfin? I don't like Plex. Let's see. Oh, there is no Jellyfin. Okay. No Jellyfin, that's also let down. But anyway, if you like Plex, obviously there's Plex and there's some other applications as well. TerraPhotos TerraPhotos, I don't know how it looks like, but I really like the Photo Prism, which is a Docker image actually. You can just install it with the Docker and that should be pretty straightforward. Let me see if I can actually, first of all, do a multitasking. And also go to image, go to registry. Let's see if they have like a Photo Prism and like most common ones. No. Let's search Photo Prism. Oh yeah, there you go. So this is it. So you install it. I really prefer Photo Prism. I haven't seen TerraPhotos, to be fair, but I don't think it's gonna match up photo prism, and I don't see the Terra photos in here as an app. Okay, so anyway, I don't know where it went, so I'm not seeing it. But anyway, yeah, so that was a quick overview, quick take a look at this TerraMaster F2-424. Very low power consumption and looks neat and easy to set up after figuring out and using fresh disks. And then after setup, bonding was easy. That I like that one. Interface is clean. Can use some improvements, some changes, but overall, I think it's okay. It's fine. I really like it. I've seen some people install their own operating system on it, like let's say TrueNAS or Proxmox. If you want to do it, go for it. I just wanted to make sure I review the original official image and original operating system. So before we go, I just want to try one more thing. So I have one of these generic USB 3 to SATA. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. USB 3 to SATA. And yeah, don't have a lot of expectations, but I just want to see if it works and if it gets detected here. So let's go to control panel. Let's go to disks, USB device. Okay, so now, I plugged that in into the USB port. Let's see if it detects anything. The power consumption went up. Oh, something is happening. Something is happening. I can tell because power consumption went up. But let's see if it gets detected. And if it gets detected, what actually can we do with that? Can I use it to store some files in it? I just want to check that. Well, that's taking forever. Oh, okay. That's good. All right, so yeah, it detected it. So what can I do? I can format it, I can eject it, I can encrypt it. Okay, let's do a quick format. Whole disk. Yeah, X4 is fine, but I just wanted you to do it fast. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so it is mounted. It says mounted, but mounted where? Let's go to File Manager. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay, I like that. That was nice. I'm gonna be honest, that was nice. Because I tried this in some other NAS, I forgot the name, but the USB port, I could not make it use the USB device in the USB hard disk. So that's a USB 3. Okay, that's good, I guess. Let me SSH into the box. Okay. By the way, default SSH port is 9222. Okay. And let me see, mount. Okay, so yeah, that's where it is mounted. As you can see, volume, that's SDD1, mounted on right here. I'm assuming there is no HD palm. Oh, there is. Okay, so let's do that. -t direct dev SDD1. Let's see what happens. I want to see if it is truly. Wow, nice. Okay, yep. So you guys have it now. USB 3 works, and you can mount a disk into the USB port, and that's the speed you're getting. So 400 megabyte per second, which is the fair number for USB 3 and that SATA disk. Okay, I just want to very quickly throw that in as well. Thanks for watching, and please let me know what you think in the comments below. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.